What up? It's Dula, and today we're doing another fight breakdown video. And these clips that I got for us to go over don't have any audio, so it's just me talking. Now let go. So it's box fights, and the way that I fight in this situation is I'm trying to bait my opponent by getting this nice right hand peek so he can't see me or shoot me, but I can still shoot his builds. And most players will peek the same way this guy does. So what I do is I'll spray 3 to 4 AR bullets, so they think because I'm spraying, I'm vulnerable, and 100% of the time they jump. And because I'm expecting that, I'm usually ready with my shotgun for the follow-up. In this situation, I missed. So I'm just trying to make sure I claim the wall to make a window peek, and I knew I had HP advantage, so I just full send on bro. And that's that. Like I said, 100% success rate, but it's something that you have to practice, but for sure, this is a reliable bait. Okay, this next one is a PG, and safe to say, this player was giving me problems. I was trying to catch my opponent slipping, I was low HP, and this player was making me pay for every mistake. Normally, if this is happening, I put more effort into my tracking and keep my pump out to try to see if I can get off a shot. Also, I'm relying on their overconfidence to close the gap. Then all I do is peek like this. Bow. Thankfully, I had that wall, but unfortunate for the ops, they're aggroing so tough that it got them killed. So this next one is short, but definitely noteworthy. And this is how a lot of us die in game. So I see my opponent is up. I triple edit for extra protection. Then I see we're on the same level. And I know he's about to sue height. So I half sway take and I place these walls for extra protection, put a cone to stop his or her momentum, and immediately place more walls, replace his cone with mine. Then I go for the elim. I knew I was gonna replace his cone immediately after I got the first cone. And that's a big reason this move worked. I wasn't necessarily thinking, I was flowing. Sometimes when you're fighting in Fortnite, if you think too much, that's when you get caught. So don't think, flow like water. Okay, in this clip, we're both low HP, and I'm really just trying to close this match out until me and my opponent get right across from each other and we start fighting for this wall. Eventually, I get the cone, but I pull the shotty out too late. Then this guy hit a really good pre-fire. Now, I thought for sure I was cooked, but thankfully he got into my build, which set me up perfectly for this shot. Yeah, bro is mad. These situations with wall claiming for me normally doesn't turn out in my favor, mainly because I'm a real man and I play controller. Nah, but really, being on the inferior input, I don't rely on taking builds unless I'm 100% confident at that moment. Okay, in this next one, bro went up and tried to keep height. I knew that because he's 2 layers above me, rather than retake to him, if I just sprint and cut this corner, it'll cut my time in half. By doing this, I can max sprint without stopping, meaning the amount of time it takes for me to reach my opponent or close the gap is so fast, it tends to catch your opponent off guard. Even though he did hit me here, I couldn't put walls, but I did get the cone off. And once I see he didn't place a floor, I just edit the cone and then finish him off. Okay, here you can see, bro clearly has height, and I also fell a little bit right here. So I double ramp to block my top, make sure to get as many pieces as I can, then I go up. As I'm up, I see my opponent is far away, so I sprint height, read his edits, see that he's tripling, so I go on his right side and get the shot. Then right here, I hold out my pump and wait, because I know he's gonna peek. We trade damn, I reposition, I set up a peek, jump to buy more time, and bro is right there. Okay, so now what did you learn besides that you like my videos? Fortnite can seem intense with the building and whatnot, and I understand the people that don't like the building aspect, but breaking down your gameplay step by step is a really great way for you to figure out what you're doing wrong and how you can change up your fight strats to elevate your gameplay. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all hit that like and sub? As of right now, we are at 549 subs, and we gonna keep it rolling, cuz. So please keep a lookout for my shorts that I'll be dropping throughout the week, and be back here next Saturday. All right, I'll catch y'all. I'm out. Peace.